What's the most embarrassing fake skill you've ever claimed to have? I was 3 weeks into my dream job at a Punji marketing agency when my boss Sarah casually mentioned needing someone bilingual for our biggest client presentation. Without thinking, I blurted out, "Oh, I am totally fluent in French." The lie just tumbled out, and some men around the conference table looked impressed and Sarah's face lit up. Perfect. You'll be presenting to the Parisian team next Friday. My stomach dropped. I took 2 years of high school French and could barely order a croissant, let alone discuss quarterly revenue projections, but I nodded competently while internally screaming. That weekend I crammed French business vocabulary like my life depended on it. I downloaded every language, watched French business presentations on repeat, and practiced pronunciation until my roommate threatened to move out Monday morning. Sarah pulled me aside. "Change of plans, the French clients are flying in today instead. They want to meet you specifically because they heard we have a native level French speaker on the team." I felt the blood drain from my face. "Color level, how did my lag grow legs and start running marathons? They'll be here in an hour," Sarah continued. "I told them you'd give them the full office tour in French before the presentation. I had 1 hour before I'd be exposed as a complete fraud in front of our most important clients and my entire team." The elevator dinged and 3 impeccably dressed Parisians stepped out. My boss gestured toward me with pride. "This is our French specialist I told you about." The lead client smiled warmly and launched into rapid-fire French. I caught maybe every 5th word, something about being excited the presentation, and were they asking about my background? I opened my mouth, and what came out was the most pathetic attempt at French in human history. "Bonjour, Lorene's good marketing." "Oui." The silence was deafening. My colleagues stared. I wanted the floor to swallow me whole, then something unexpected happened. The youngest French client started laughing, not mockingly, but genuinely amused. She turned to her colleagues and said in perfect English, "I am sorry, but I have to ask, did you just say very good marketing yes in the most adorable broken French ever?" Turns out she was a 26-year-old American expat who'd been living in Paris for 3 years. She'd been desperately hoping to connect with someone her age during their boring business trip. "I've been so homesick," she admitted. "Your terrible French just reminded me of my first week in Paris. I asked a baker for bread with friendship instead of bread with jam." We bonded instantly over our mutual language disasters. The presentation went amazing because she helped translate the tricky parts while I handled the marketing strategy I actually knew. She ended up extending her trip by a weekend, and we spent it exploring the city together. 2 years later, she moved back to New York and became my closest friend and business partner for our own marketing consultancy. Now, whenever we're in important meetings and someone mentions needing translation services, we just look at each other and start giggling. She still makes fun of my "Trot's a good marketing fair" moment at least once a week. Sometimes I wonder if she'd figured out I was faking it from the beginning and just took pity on me. Either way, I am grateful my worst professional lie turned into my best friendship, though I did finally learn.